Okay, welcome back, and we are taking one last look at a lot of the different builds here in the 1.18 world. It was voted on for the server to reset. Once I get it downloaded, I do plan on continuing working on this space for a little bit, using a little bit of creative mode to kind of speed up the process. But today we're going to take a look at the world as it sits um, June 9th. So um, hold your horses as we're going to kind of fly around a lot of the different places. We're going to start here in the Dwarven area, look at some of the different builds that are here, and then I plan on just kind of venturing around the server. So that's the game plan. I'll try and showcase some of the awesome builds from some of the other builders here, and we'll go from there. So first things first, we're going to take a look at the Dwarven area. I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and start down here. The intention was to build like kind of like a dock area um, for the enterprises that exist here. Kind of was thinking of trying to use this as a D&D kind of map. Obviously with the server reset, I'm not going to get to that point, but let's just take a look at some of the different builds here. So this was the dock area. This was going to be kind of like the entrance to the Dwarven community. So we have a lot of just kind of fishing villages. Lighthouse was going to put some boats in here, so I might do that later on. And I hadn't decided if I was going to try and do something over here. But you can see a lot of unfinished builds, a lot of different spots that we can improve this. So like I said, I'm going to try and expedite the process in the creative mode once I get the world download. But I really like the way this was shaping up. A lot of different builds, like some from other Minecrafters. I think this was Big Tony MC, if I recall correctly. I have it listed. Yep, Big Tony MC. There's another one, I'll say TSMC, who plays Minecraft. But yeah, this was just going to be a nice fishing village down here. Good entrance, place for just kind of everyone to live. And then I was kind of starting to work in some mountains, and obviously you can see this crane that I've showed before that gold built. But yeah, down here we have what was going to kind of turn into like a quarry entrance, and it was going to be like some machinery that I was going to get see if could add around here to kind of showcase and maybe put like a little pathway with rickety stairs to bring up resources for this area. But yeah, that was this village here. You can kind of take a nice little flyby throughout that. So a lot of different types of homes there. Then we had the statue over. Well, actually, before I get to the statue, we do have the bridge over here that had the little dock entrance that I did with some custom trees. It was a nice little quaint area down there. But then the entrance that SoBeats was working on, I did the mural on the ground. SoBeats did a lot of the structure work here and really did a really awesome job getting all this kind of flowing. I love how he added the lava, and we'll eventually turn this into like a lava moat kind of thing going on here with some safety glass over tops in case someone wants to burn themselves. And up top we have the giant mountain that I was kind of working on. It took a little bit of time to do that, but I think it came out great. Awesome addition. And we're just going to kind of fly over top this agriculture area because we had to supply this community with food. So that was a big part of it, and I also felt like it kind of added a little bit more surface level to this because the base does go quite a bit underground. And there's a lot of different videos. You guys can go check that out. Never got around to building that windmill there, but eventually we'll have one there. And continuing to add the wheat fields all throughout here. So it's definitely gives us some more vibes of, hey, it's lived in, a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna probably add more wheat and other vegetation here. I did add this recently. Um, kind of did a little bit of like a waterfall kind of feature, and I know it's not the best, but I like just how it's flowing. It, like ideally, I would add a lot more around this, and it kind of goes down into this cavern here. That's all natural terrain. I just kind of try to fill it in with something that give it a little bit more life. So you can see a little bit of trees here. If I had more time, I'd probably done custom trees. Maybe I'll add those later on. But then we have what seems to be a river that stopped flowing because of light levels. So let's go ahead and just kind of hide some torches around here to kind of keep the water flowing. Because that was kind of the intention, was to kind of have like some waterfall action over here. So we'll fix that slightly there, and that should fix that right up, and get those lit back up with the ice. But yeah, then we also had our aqueduct. Never really got to filling this with animals, but you can see this was just this was very like this alone would have been a nice build just to do, um, in my opinion. And I really enjoyed this side of it, where just kind of like, hey, just kind of build outwards from there. Deep down inside here, we had the inner city. Kind of wish we got a little bit more built in here, but it's all good. Like I said, I'm going to go and kind of add a bunch of stuff to that. Never got around the back of the mountain, but you don't really see that part because you don't have really an access up to this area here. I built this way before I built that, but I thought that this needed to have a little bit of defense system. So when you're looking from up top or looking down up top, you felt a little bit more like, hey, no, the dwarves have this secured, not just within the mountain range, but like they have defenses. Let's go ahead and sleep. Oh, it's not time to sleep yet. Uh, but you can see down here a lot of different village areas, a lot of different areas that were kind of started off. Try to put a little bit like here's you can see like hidden underneath the bridge. You got a little bit of a apothecary kind of build. Just trying to add some different things down below to fill in the empty space. This was one of our first initial finds here. We found a bone farm, and we turned it into a skull. That's kind of hard to see, but like a giant dragon or ancient creature skull. And then Silers came in and did all the interior work here, which is awesome, with the bone blocks and the rib cage. Really like that. Gives it a little bit more like history and lore to it. But I haven't changed much down below, so if you want to go and see that, you guys can check out one of the older videos. Again, there's a lot to this area, and I want to tour around some of the other areas that are pretty awesome by some of the other builders here in the world. So I do like this here, the little crane that I built with the counterweights to kind of lower and raise with an elevator feature. But yeah, I want to go see their builds. So we're going to go ahead and head to the Nether Hub, and there's a lot in this space. So a lot of work was being done. I believe some of our Bedrock players, I believe it was Turbo Moose, was working on this. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. There's a lot of you guys that they were working on updating this, and I was kind of in the mood of updating myself some of this. So there's a lot of different portals around here. I'm just going to kind of start kind of hopping in a couple, see where we'll end up at. So here it looks like, I'm kind of curious who this build is. Give me 1 second as I load up DinMap. Okay, so here we're at actually Leon's Lagoon, so one of the long time players here. They have a nice little secluded, really nice work here with the cliff face. Got some armor stands going on. This is really nice. Although the rain's kind of ruined the vibe, so let's get rid of that real quick. Okay, so here we got Leon's base. A lot of nice kind of medieval fantasy type structures in here. You got a little well here. This is all really, really awesome looking. The armor stands all throughout here. Got the mushrooms. It's pretty awesome. The Church of the Shelmet. You can see its remnants throughout the server. But yeah, this is a nice little build here that they have. Nice little hidden home, and it looks like within a lush cave below. So I don't know if they built anything down here or they just kind of use this as the foundation for it. Oop. Skeleton. But this is kind of awesome here. So that is Leon's base. Okay, let's find that portal hidden away in the stone here. Someone must have mined it out and came through here. Okay, let's go back this way. Not sure who this is. Oh, we've been here. Yep, this is Rhino Park. So I'll actually insert a clip here of me turn around Rhino's base here. So cue that clip. Okay, so we're here over at Rhino's base, Rhinosaurus. This is going to show us around Rhino Park. So They're not in voice right now, but they're just going to give us a quick tour. So you can see here they built a enclosed space. I really like the copper pathway here. They built up above, I believe it's the James Webb Telescope, and underneath they built a amusement park. It's very nice. I like the use of lighting here. This is pretty cool. Lots of things going on here. Yeah, definitely lots of things going on right now. So let's kind of start taking tour stuff. A mountain island. Wow. There we go. Got a little roller coaster action here. It's pretty cool. I have built these in the past in some other things, but that was really nice. Nice, cool, little short little ride. See what else Rhino's got. Oh, is this like the mini roller coaster? The baby coaster? Oh, okay. Reminds me of the short coasters, you would see at fairs. What's over here? Rhino Welcome Center. James Webb. Yeah, I was right. James Webb Telescope. So let's go up and let's see that real quick. So you all can see this. Yeah, I gotta show the viewers the telescope. Could use a Belbo elevator, but manual's fine too. So there's a good viewing platform up here. But there you go. There's the telescope in all its glory. I believe Caddy was the one who was doing a little competition of who could guess it first, and oh, some information. Secondary mirror above you collects the light from the primary mirror segments and sends it to the center of the collection, where it is focused onto. Okay, that's kind of cool. Did not know that. It's very nice. 18 meters above you aren't actually made of glowing mushrooms. That's cool. I like the little information here. It's pretty awesome. Very nice. There's a museum inside. Oh, no, I just entered their base. Here's the museum. Ah, hard to do with things coming up. What other rides do you have in the park? Log flume, that flume, boats, boat race. Let's check this out. I don't know if this is like safety wise, like this is not the most safest way to go about things, but Java. And up we go. And here we go, the big finale. Nice. We made it. We survived. What's this over here? House of Horrors. Enter if you dare. Unsettling scenarios. Okay, what's unsettling? The floor is bottom slabs. Everything's floating. Ah! Mismatch armor. No! They're just heads, but they're very judgmental. I can tell. They're all staring at me. How annoying is that one misplaced block? What misplaced block? Oh, yeah, that's bad. That's very bad. There's no way out. Oh, we're here. Wait. Oh, wrong way. Prepare yourself. In the next room, you will meet the four horses of the unsettling apocalypse. Fightin', Sick Boy, Parrot, and Hungry. This area is poor use of space and totally intentional. Break time. Aww. What did he say? Okay. Nice. Definitely was unsettling. Ooh, got a maze. I do like the hanging lights. I think that's a nice touch. Thank you for showing me. Okay, so I kind of jumped ahead here. Leaving Rhinos, we are now over at, I believe, the uh, mostly Bedrock communities area. So we have access to both Bedrock and Java on here, and they've been pretty crazy. Turbo, Mad Count, a whole bunch of others. I apologize if I am leaving you off, but there's quite a few that are involved here. So I'm just going to kind of do a flyover. They're working on a volcano, it looks like here. That's pretty awesome. They got a lot of resources throughout here. It looks like they got a ravine that's going down this way. It's pretty awesome. It looks like it's like a working mine shaft ravine area down here. It's cool. Probably a mob farm. I believe there was, yep, there's a like kind of a cathedral or church vibe going on here, or castle. I can't remember what they were calling it. You can see that they were doing a lot of different structures that they're getting ready to have filled up here. So this is kind of awesome, just the different textures. I don't use strip jungle wood that often. That looks pretty good. And I know there was there's a build over here. Just kind of flying through and you find all these different builds. Got a lava farm here. Nice little modern house. That's awesome. I know there's a big structure over here. Oh, wow. Lots of detail going on here. It looks like they're doing a whole another piece up top. It's gotta be their iron farm, but brings back those classic vibes of Minecraft where you got those wooden structures. That looks pretty awesome. Big bay windows. That looks cool. Oh, and this is I forgot about this here. They're working kind of like on a skyscraper build as well. Let's see if I can fly through it. Thread the needle. Oh, and there's more stuff over here. Another house. Yeah, this is pretty amazing. Got a lot of stuff going on over here. I believe if I fly straight north from here, I should run into someone else's base. There's a portal, finished portal that someone built. I may have been wrong. See how far off I am. Nope, I'm right. It's right here. See? I was right all along. This is Carno's base. Um, they built this quite early on in the world. They took over a village, and I've been here once or twice, and it is a really awesome way they've kind of set up their farms and everything like that. Um, they use villagers quite a bit throughout this and let them free roam. But they really did a great job of updating this village, protecting it. I really like how they use the bamboo as like the fence posts. It really does give a nice little like what we could expect out of Minecraft villages. Like this is their mine. Like this is the stuff that can really be cool and updating those. It's probably their house that they were living out of, or storage. It looks like. Oh, that's just villager trader. That's what that is. But yeah, they did an awesome job here, protecting them and keeping them locked up and avoiding with the bamboo. Okay, so we're gonna head through here. Yes, Zhao's base. They did a awesome job with this project, so that's why I definitely want to go over to it. Might might be very familiar for some of you, if you are a Lord of the Rings fan. So loads in Tower of Orthanc, I think it's pronounced Orthanc. I'm terrible at pronunciations, but this looks absolutely amazing. Um, Incredible build that they worked on the server. You can see the ring around it. Uh, Pretty awesome. Definitely a great use of the deep slate blocks here. Go all the way up top. Where are the Eagles? Eagles, they need to save us. Someone send a moth out. That's an awesome build. Not sure if that cobble's meant to be there, but pretty incredible. I think this is the way to the portal. Nope, that's not the way to the portal. There's the portal. Okay. Okay, we're gonna head over to, let's see, who else do I know of that's got a killer base? Jump through here. Who we got here? Just trying to check, see signage wise if there's. Okay, I'll do a fly over the minigame area. I didn't show that when I did the spawn builds, but it is pretty awesome down there. So that's the slime castle I built a while back. You saw that. We have the mushroom maze, Silers. I believe it's. Gosh, I'm gonna have to look it up. It was like the butcher something. What was it called? The butcher's parkour. That was what it was. That's what it was. Looks like there's a new build here that I never got to check out. Looks like some form of maze, maybe. Oh, it's a fighting pit. That's what it is. Oh, okay, that's cool. So it's a fighting pit. Did not know that was there. That's awesome. Okay, let's head over back to. We'll just fly to spawn. I can just spam rockets. I made a ton of them. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, we're gonna go down the north tunnel next. Show off some of Caddy's stuff. Okay, well, we made it. Let's figure out what it is. I have no idea where we're at. Let's see. How far north am I? This is Knox. Okay, so this is Knox's place. Caddy's is not that far north, but it's a nice little small build here. See the locals are coming. So we're going to go ahead and head west from here, actually. We're just going to go over the sea here. If you weren't aware, I think, actually, let's go a little bit north first. We'll kind of do a little flyby. Caddy was working on a construction of a, I don't know what the words for calling them now. I'm blanking. It is a, he's emptying out a chunk, a perimeter, working on a perimeter up this way. So, over in the mesa. So we're almost there, and I will cut through. We'll get there. We'll get there soon. I see it in sight. So you can see the start of it. He's going to do a World Eater to remove this. Obviously, plans have changed, but pretty awesome to see all the work that was done here. You can fly through. You can see it was starting to be filled in. A lot of people helped out and worked on it. Got all the chunks taken out there. But yeah, this is, I mean, even if it not finished, it's still a pretty awesome thing to see on a survival server. Okay, we're going to head straight south from here. We're going to head towards Timber. I don't know if anything's built there. I've never been there before, but it's on the way. And I got turned around by clicking that, trying to see something else. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, just a little small farming area. Looks like it's mostly underground. So we'll keep flying onward. We'll take a pit stop at Blue Lagoon, see if there's anything there. So we have a map of den markers if you aren't aware, for those watching, that allows us to kind of see things. So I'm flying base to base at this point, checking things out. Blue Lagoon here. It's got a whole bunch of mushrooms, and it looks like a nice little house which was being oxidized. A little farm area there. Very nice. Oh, it's a giant storage system inside. Wow. Well, the big base for Caddy is just coming up ahead. We won't be able to get it all in view at the same time, because Caddy went a little uh, crazy, but a good crazy of what he built here. So you'll see a lot of farms. I was told to ignore the chess monster. I believe it was Caddy's evil twin that did it, and people are searching for them. But you can see here, make them pay. The dragon that Caddy built is pretty epic. Let's see if I can land over here to give you a good view of it. Using End Crystal's eyes, the gold. I mean, this thing is pretty awesome. This thing is giant. I can't really turn the render distance that much more uh, to show it all off at the same time. But this is definitely the big feature at Caddy's base. Lots of detail. Not sure where or how it was designed, but pretty epic to see on a survival server. A build like this. I don't know if this is a viewing platform for said dragon, or if it's an AFK platform. Let's see if I can land on it. There we go. Get in full view. Do a little flyover. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Yeah, so you can see lots of things going on. Again, Caddy's evil twin will be made to pay for the chest monster that is here. Okay, we're gonna head south, and I believe there's an unfinished build here, but it looks pretty epic. If you're a fan of World of Warcraft, Flash Cap, or I think it's Flesh Cap on the server name-wise, built this structure coming up. Not this structure. That's the tree farm. Probably did because it's Hot Island. But you can see this portal design that they're working on here from World of Warcraft. Pretty awesome. Really epic. You can tell the one side got a little bit of detail, the other one did not, but it's still an awesome build nonetheless. Like, you can just see the work and time that went into this. Really appreciate what they did here. They're a great builder, and when they have the time, they create some awesome stuff.